Oh yeah, doesn't this weapon like heal you or something? Restores HP upon slaying an enemy. Yep, okay. Probably not that much, but I don't know, maybe it's not insignificant. It probably will be insignificant. Maybe I should see the moveset, huh? Before I go into this fight. Eh, whatever. Not important. I'm just gonna tank everything he has. It's very fast. That is some fast R1s. Oh, it's got the old double spin R2. I hate that attack. No, I forgot about this. My game crashes after, like, I don't know what it is. It's like main bosses or something. It's not even a crash, it just like drops to like 1 frame every 20 seconds. The only way to fix it is to be online on Steam, and I always, like, I play all the other Souls games offline, so I was playing Dark Souls 1 earlier, finishing up the Parrying Dagger run. And I was offline and I forgot to go back online. Like, this is the most frustrating thing, and I do not know why it happens. I've literally never heard about this happening to anyone else. I see the save icon, so I'm hoping I can just Alt F4 here and we'll be good. Otherwise, we might have to fight Margit again, which, you know, not a big deal. We just kind of cruised through that, so. But yeah, this is one of the most frustrating bugs I have seen in this game, and I forgot to go online again. Oh my god. And of course, Elden Ring takes like 10 years to start up, so I can't even close it. Elden Ring, stop. Okay. It also takes 10 years to stop. Like, I don't know what they did. I think it's just like the anti-cheat stuff, but it's so insanely frustrating. Yeah, I don't know why this happens. It's weird too. It doesn't happen. It might be an anti-cheat thing because it doesn't happen during the randomizer. But I had another bug during the randomizer where my game crashed when I was upgrading somber weapons to +10. And only when I upgraded a second somber, like if I upgraded one somber weapon to +10, it didn't crash. But if I did a second one like right after it, it crashed. It's the same thing. Like where it's not even a crash. It just like your frame rate just tanks or something, and I don't know what it is. To me, it feels like there's a bug with like achievements. Like it thinks it's trying to give me an achievement, but I already have the achievement, so I don't know. It's really weird. Whatever. Well, we'll see where we are. Might be before Margit. I don't know. But yeah, playing offline causes it. Playing online is fine. Like there's no bug, and not online in the game. I mean online on Steam. I don't know why I got this. I don't need that. There's literally a grace right here. I don't know why they put this grace here though, considering there's one right there. It's like going to be one of those situations where, like, from one point you can see 2 graces. 1, 2. Like the DSA grace and the Archives grace in DS3, yeah, they're basically right next to each other. Alright, endurance. Yeah, this weapon actually is pretty fast. I wasn't expecting this. 6 combo moveset for the two-hand.
Come over here, would you? It's tightly. Oh, the guards you breached. Well, but of course.
Yeah, we're 53 minutes. That was a long setup. It's like 50 minutes. Yeah, I can put the axe talisman on now too. Don't hit me, please. So I had a theory. I think I don't remember. It might have been the randomizer run where maybe if I run up here, it's easier to avoid the ballistas here, but I don't actually think that's true. It's definitely slower. Probably unnecessary. Please. Be nice. Surely these barricades will save me. Oh my god, I hate this. The sad thing is we're gonna do Radon with this damage, and like it's fine now, but I don't think it's gonna... I don't know, Radon might take a little bit. Although my health will be pretty good for Radon. But we gotta do Renala first too. I think I'm gonna have to adjust the volume of the music. I'm looking at it in OBS and it is loud. No stagger? There we go. Phase 2. No? There we go. R2? No R2? Okay, cool. What do you do? What is he? What did he just do? I can't tell this. I can't even hit him. There we go.
The Lord of all that is.
Oh my god, that's like all the way up. Jesus Christ.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Alright, it shouldn't crash now or, you know, do the same thing. Yeah, see, it's just like it's so weird, man. I hate it. That's not where I wanted to go. I usually go to, like, the most north place, and then I just remembered that I went to, the Ruinstern Precipice. So, yeah, this is not the right place to go to. So we'll run through Ray Lucaria real quick, then we'll go do Radon. Early Radon's rare too. Like I don't normally. Well, I shouldn't say early Radon. It's not really early Radon. But like I almost never do Radon in New Game anymore. Honestly, not a bad option though. It gives you like 70,000 runes. So. But usually I just go right to Haltis after Renala. But we gotta get the Occult Whetstone. I'm gonna grab this Golden Seed too, because why not? It's right here. Kind of. How do you think they built a castle on top of this cliff? Like, with what stone? I always think about that in these games. It's like, how the hell did any of these buildings get built? You know how inconvenient it must have been? No one ever thinks about the construction process. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty weak, I think, for a bit. Just because, like... Well, I mean, right now we're fine, because we have a plus 11 weapon, but, like, I'm not going occult at all, and this scales with occult. Well, not yet, but it will. I don't need to go any more strength, because there's no point. Actually, you do get some strength and dex scaling still. But I don't think it's worth putting anything in those stats. Now we gotta deal with Moongrim too. I always forget about Moongrim. I hope we get some news about some Elden Ring DLC though at Gamescom. That'd be nice. Like a trailer. I mean, it's been 6 months since the game came out. I imagine the DLC for Elden Ring looks a lot larger than other games, so it probably would take I don't know. I could see it being like a year or something. I think the Old Hunters was like the longest between release and like the base game release. I don't know how long though. That's not what I wanted. I just realized I picked up the wrong thing. I think DS3 was like 6 months, and then I don't remember how much for the Ring City, but I think the Old Hunters was the biggest DLC. And that was at least several months, if not like a year. I don't know. I don't remember. I wasn't playing Bloodborne at the time, and I probably looked it up once, but I just don't remember it. Dude, just reach him. First hit does not do any damage on the R2. Second one, though. That's where all the damage comes in. You know, I was banking on him not hitting me there. I don't know why. This is bad. That's bad. Yep. That was a situation of which do you dodge, because you're gonna get hit. And I had no health, so I was pretty much dead there. Yeah, it'd be cool to see like a teaser or something for some DLC. But I don't know. It took them like 3 years to show off the game, so, or maybe not that long, but it was quite a while. Stagger, maybe? Probably not. Yeah, I like how quick this weapon is. Super nice. Level... more endurance. Yeah, what do we got out here? We got a stone sword key. 2 easy stone sword keys in this place. There's one behind that illusory wall. And then that one. Trina's lily that I'm never going to use. Oh, the smithing stone 5 out here too, I need to remember. I don't know if this one's like super important, but it's right here, so it's like, why not get it? And hopefully we can get past Moongrim, no problem. Yeah, see ya. We've not been to Altus, so I might go... Maybe we do Magma Worm Makar after this. Hit Altus, and then we'll rest there, and then we'll go to Radon. I don't think the Magma Worm will be that bad right now. Shouldn't be. I fought enough of those things that like I have a pretty good handle on the fight. Just give me a 2 cycle at least, please. Probably could just do R1s here and be better off, honestly. Oh, the fire! And the books! I keep forgetting to do the physics too, I just realized. Oh yeah, R1 is way better here. And we got to full health from killing these things. Sick. We got wolves. I feel like I could just stun her, but she just keeps backing up. Don't summon, just don't summon. Come on. No. Ah! We can kill you there. Once again, no crash. Yeah, I don't know. That's been happening since at least 103. I don't know, it's been happening whenever I play offline. It could be an anti-cheat thing, too. But again,
Where did he flee, my
I had that error with the
sweetings?
somber weapons
Come
upgrading
out
to
from
+10.
whence ye hide.
I don't know.
And light.
Okay. Let's go, I guess. More health, more endurance. I'm gonna be so weak for this run, dude.
Flee, my sweetings.
It would be better to go to Dectus, honestly. But, whatever. It would just be faster, I think. Because it's closer to Lanedell. Stop. He's not stopping. Is he going again? Oh my god. Guy. Please. Is he going again? What is this? RNG? This is so bad. Can we fight? Okay. This damage kind of sucks, huh? Is this like pure physical or is there fire damage here? I'll have to look. I don't know why there'd be fire damage, but just the fact that this is taking this long makes me think there might be. Nope, pure physical. Stop it. Oh my god. I've never seen him spam this attack this much. You done? Fine. Oh, there's fire under his head. I hate this. I can't do anything here. Goes away as soon as he's done, of course. Or as soon as he's up. Yeah, where'd my damage go? Can I get him? Why is that spreading so much? That sucks. There's nowhere for me to go. What? Like, come on. It's just fire everywhere I want to go, and then if I go back, I get hit. Alright, we're out of here. I forget they give you dragon hearts, too. Alright, we're done. I mean, we could technically do the stake skip. I don't like doing that, though. I'm surprised they had, like, I feel at this point they can't even patch the stake skip. Like, they tried, and it's just like, I don't know, they haven't patched it in a while. They keep patching other things and then leaving the stake skip in, so it's like, at this point, it's like, do they even care? They might not care, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to talk to Melina. I saw the thing and I'm like, oh, let's do that. And then I realized, no, that's dumb. Alright, yeah, this is going to be pretty bad. My damage is, like, very, very not good. Also, I don't know if this is the best place to go to get to Radon. Obviously, for the stake skip it would be, but I don't think I can... How do I go down from here? Oh. I guess like this? Zero, but I don't know. I don't know. Is there somewhere I can jump to? Somewhere else? That seems way too high. I can probably scale the wall, although I feel like I'm gonna just slide off and die. We'll try over here, maybe. Maybe there's something. Oh, look at that. I know there's a golden seed on the way there. This fight's gonna take so long. So pretty much anytime we roll a cult, though, we're gonna have to kill Radon. I think a cult and our what's the other? Isn't there like a similar upgrade path to a cult, or is maybe not? Bleed? I don't know. I don't know what a cult or this whetstone upgrades.
The festival.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Before we begin. But now.
Oh no, we're beginning now. Was there a smithing stone over here, or is this a somber smithing stone? I know there's a 6 in the church. Somber, yeah. So we need, I think, another 3 4s. And we can actually go to plus 13. See if I remember how to do this fight. I fought Radon twice in like the last 2 months. Didn't get him in the randomizer. I got him in the randomizer I did over the weekend though. Well, I got everything in the randomizer I did over the weekend. I got him in Fia's Champions Arena, which was really bad because that arena is not big at all. Then the other one was the Gargoyle Great Axe run, like a month ago. So like the last time before that I killed Radon was the Blasphemous Blade run, which was like months ago at this point. Like before those two. And I haven't done early Radon since, I don't even know when the last time was. The last time I remember doing it was like the Halberd run, but there might have been one more in between. The Halberd run was like May, I want to say. Oh god, that's so bad. That's like a Axe Talisman fully charged R2. It's like the damage I was dealing on my first playthrough with a much slower sword. Oh, we didn't do the Nova. What the hell? Now I'm dead. I rolled way too late. I was trying to roll the slam and just strafe the orbs, but that didn't work. This is the downside of, you know, only leveling health and strength. I have, like, no damage at all. It is really bad. Oh, the hell. Not a good start. I remember when, like, you couldn't dodge those. I'm pretty sure like his tracking on the arrows was so much better than it is now. I want to go back though and fight Release Radon, like go to an old patch and just see like how different it is. He still puts out a lot of damage. But I think his hitboxes are a lot smaller on some of the attacks. Which, I don't know, it depends on, like, how big they are in the first place. I think they should, like, represent the models that you're seeing on the screen, you know? They should be bigger than that. I hate that attack. Like, this attack was literally undodgeable. I remember one of these. if I can get him. Never mind, got him. Hate that attack. You're like not in the right spot to dodge it. It's so hard to dodge. I'm just gonna run and heal. I hate this attack too, because like I just don't know what. That's cool. There we go. Meteor time! I can hit here because, I don't know, the hitbox on that attack is kind of stuffed. Sometimes it looks like you should dodge it and then you just get hit by it. I think I was way too close to him though. This is what I was waiting for. This one I forget how to dodge, honestly. Yeah, I'm very lucky I'm not dead. Please, Radon, just die. I'm so close to. I hate being close in that attack. I can't hit him. I cannot hit him. He's probably dead here then. Oh god, that was scary. Oh. Too close for comfort. Alright, now we gotta go get the whetstone. I kinda know where it is, but not really. Like, I know it's in Nokron, but I know what area of Nokron it's in, it's just, not exactly where it is. At least I think I know. Like, after the Mimics here, so we gotta do that fight. That'll be fun with no damage, surely. If I have no damage, that means the Mimic tier has no damage, right? Alright, actually, I'm gonna start going arcane now, because we're gonna get that, like, pretty soon. Oh, I didn't grab the Grace here. That sucks. I guess I don't ever really grab that, to be honest. But I feel like I probably should when I do a cult, right? Like I swear to God, man, in every single game, every upgrade material is going to have its own route. And you got to remember, like, 20 different routes doing this. Like, DS1 has a lot because of the chunks, the different chunks you have. This game's got, you know, a bunch of different infusion paths. DS3 and at least DS3 I don't think would be that bad. DS2, I don't know. For those games, it's mainly like remember the upgrade material, not so much the thing you need for infusion. Like Elden Ring's world is so big that, you know, one's in like Ray Lucaria, one's in Redmane, one's in Nokron. Those are just the ones I know. One's in Stormvale, actually, now that I think about it. Which, you know, you go to most of those places except for Nokron, but Redmane, I guess you wouldn't need to go to either, but I don't know. It's a lot to remember. And the fact that I never know what run I'm doing before I, like, literally, like, 10 minutes before I start a run, that's when I learn what run I'm doing. So, it's not like you get time to prep or anything. You get a little bit of time, but... Where is Fort Heights? Right here. Okay, so oh, yeah, hello. Duh. big crater, hard to miss. Oh, I can. Why did I get off torrent there? I get torrent for like another 4 seconds. This area actually can be pretty brutal in a randomizer because depending on the enemy, like you can kind of get bottlenecked. I think it's actually back there. I had like a rune bear, I think, or maybe it's up ahead. I had a rune bear on one of these somewhere around here, and I died like over and over to it. In that's the one I did on stream. Now that I think, never mind. I was gonna say we could get like some 6s if we went to deeper, but then I remembered I'd have to do gargoyles, and I never want to do that fight unless I have to. So, nah, I'm good. We'll get some 6s anyways, I think, from the Falling Star Beast. Oh yeah, this was the area with the Rune Bear. It was on, I don't remember which path it was. It might have just been like on the other side of this, and like I just kept getting knocked off by it. It was so frustrating because it sucks. You have to run all the way back in from like the top to get back down. Not like there was a stake here or anything. But yeah, I haven't found the Elden Ring randomizer to be like too bad because the world's pretty open. Like, if you're doing the bare bones Elden Ring randomizer, it's pretty easy, where you just need, like, 2 great runes and world medallion, and you can make it so, you know, it only comes from, like, main bosses. I did not even see her. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the silver tier or whatever. I did not see the swordstress at all. Completely blind. Take a larval tier, why not? But yeah, you can also make the randomizer like ridiculous, where you need all 7 great runes and they can come from any of the bosses, any of all 165 bosses, and or talismans. I don't think I'm ever gonna put them on talismans again though, because that is just too much. There are too many talismans. Hello, me. Oh yeah, I gotta go buy Spinning Splash now that I think about it. Thank you, Mimic Tier, for reminding me. Spinning Splash just... it's very good for staggering. Oh my god, I just want to do a backstep attack. How much FP... they have like infinite FPS where... yeah, you shouldn't have any damage. I have like none, so this is not fair. How... why do I not get my slash off? What the hell is this game? Every time I want to do a backstep attack, she does Spinning Slash, like, without fail. I just like using it sometimes because I feel like something I never think to use. Let's see, block that one. You really can just like spam jump attacks versus these things, I feel. Alright, now we gotta find this thing. I don't know where it is. Somewhere down there. That's all I know. And then what do we do after this? We'll have to go to probably the sealed tunnel. I need a couple more 4s, and I can't remember. Like I don't know where to get them other than the bell bearing, which I gotta go to the sealed tunnel for. Then we need 5s, which we can do. I think we'll kill like 2 of the falling star beasts, not the fully grown one, but the other ones. Then we get like 5s, 6s, 7s. There's some 5s and some tunnels. Like I'm kind of hazy on the details of where to get them, but we'll figure it out. Then we'll go to Lanedale. And from there, pretty much finish the game. Oh, no, we gotta go to the snowfield. I forgot. Let's get the 8s, so we'll have to do Nile. I'm just hoping, like, some of these are 4s and they're just not. Okay, so the thing I think is, like, across the way in this building somewhere. I just don't know where. It could be that, but I don't know. Or is it this? Oh, well, that's convenient. Can't leave, of course. Right. Alright, back to... Well, okay. So I don't know if I need the whetstone to upgrade or if that's just needing it to upgrade at, where... Like, whatever you want. Like, at a graze. I also just realized I need to go get Spinning Slash, because I don't have that. And whenever I do these runs, I always use the default Ash of War. I know it's boring, but, like, then... If I did it, like, I could just use Flame of the Red Mains or something every time, and that would be even more boring, I think. Playing the game where you just stagger bosses every 2 Flame of the Red Mains. Like, I don't want to do that. It's just not exciting. I like fighting the bosses. I don't like staggering them repeatedly. So I figure the best thing to do is just use the default Ash of War. Which sucks, because, like, there's so many Ash of Wars that aren't on a weapon. Like, I wouldn't mind using Flame of the Red Mains if it was on, like, a weapon, but I don't want to use it on every weapon. But, like, so many just have the same Ash of War over and over and over again, which, many of them are just these ones right here. It is Spinning Slash, right? I think there's, like, another spinning one. I do wish you could change your affinity anytime you want, though. Like, without needing an Ash of War for it. That would be nice.
Now those are the challenge find one.
Alright, let me see. Cult. Oh, so yeah, you get poison blood and a cult from this one. These don't change the scaling at all, huh? They just add bleed or poison. I guess that makes sense. Serpent-God's occult curved sword. That is a mouthful. Cool. Oh, what can I sell? Oh, I can sell. You can sell anything here? I did not know that. How did I not know that? Is that new? Can you sell it? You can't sell it to Twin Maiden Husk, I'm pretty sure. Which, you know, you would think you could, because that's like an actual merchant. But let's see. Am I crazy? Yeah, you can't sell anything here. Alright. Back to Altus. We're gonna go to the sealed tunnel. I might do Gillica, actually, and get the, ritual sword talisman. For some more damage. And then I gotta go pick. I should have picked up the talisman from what's her face. And yeah, I'll probably just buy it later though. What's this? Yeah, it's not what I wanted. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, this should help with the damage situation, at least for a little bit. Hopefully. Give it that string. I'm in randomizer mode still, like I'm just picking up everything I see. Can't help it. Oh, come on. I was hoping I could get that off. I'm gonna run back to Enya, I guess. I'll check the husk first, though, because she might have it. After a point, it goes over to the Twin Maiden Husk, and you just can buy it. The talisman slot, that is. I don't want to talk to Enya, that's why I'm going to check here first, because maybe it's here and we just avoid that. So what happens with the Spirit Calling Bell? Like, if Ronnie doesn't give it to you at the beginning, it goes there. I don't know, like, what the cutoff point is, though. Where am I going?
Your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness.
Only
Give me the talisman. Langdale's probably like the cutoff point.
Now become.
Alright, so back to here. We go through the sealed tunnel. Then we'll do the Falling Star Beasts, then Langdale. And pray that the Draconic Tree Sentinel plays nice and doesn't just, like, keep two-shotting me. That thing does so much damage. Like, it would almost one-shot me with this amount of health, and I have, like, 30 HP, or vigor. 35 with the Sword Seal. Oh, golden seed here, forgot. Pick this up. Oh, I guess we could just do the Falling Star Beast right now. My damage is going to be so bad, though. I don't know if I want to. We could try it. Can't wait to see how hard this hits. Oh god. That is not good. That is with this talisman too, the Ritual Sword Talisman at full health. What the hell is that attack? Really? I rolled. Yeah, this is not good. This damage is just, it's very low, obviously. Alright, come back up here. R2 is not a good idea. R1's not. Just don't even attack, man. Just get no attacks and just don't do anything. Just okay. That was bad. I didn't even roll that. Can we get the mobs out of here? Do you wanna take him out? Actually, you know, the mobs killing them heals me. Yeah. That didn't really heal me that much though. We've done pretty much nothing to this guy. If you can actually hit his head, like, it does a good amount of damage, honestly. But it is not going so well. Yeah, there we go. Probably would have been better off just R2ing it. Oh well. I keep doing this attack. I like that one. I can't reach. Almost, though. Oh, nice. Oh, I missed with that. Alright, this should do it. Or not. One more hit. And go! Here we go. I think that gives us some 6s, I want to say. 5 6s. Alright, we'll do the sealed tunnel next. That should be much easier than that fight. The Volley Star Beast is just very, very tanky.